Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Joffy and welcome back to another video where today I am doing something a little bit different. A review. Now, why am I making a review? Well, it's simple. I want it. The game I'm reviewing is a game I would have posted on this channel but did not, due to not knowing which songs were not copyrighted and not, and it would have just made things a bit of a hassle. So I played it in my own time with the only person watching me being Holly. And the game that I'm referring to, if you haven't looked at the title, thumbnail, or just paying completely no attention to the gameplay in the background, is Sonic Frontiers. Now, if you don't know, I am a massive Sonic fan. My favourite Sonic game is Sonic Unleashed. That game came out when I was still a kid. I played the demo for that game. I begged my parents for that game. I then got that game and I absolutely loved every second. I had no idea how many people did not like the game at the time because of the werehog. I loved it. Even if that werehog fight music was played way too much. If you know, you know. Now, I still love that game and I'm actually going to play through it again soon on my PS3. I wish I could play it on PC, but there's no PC port. Why don't we have a PC port this game? Oh my god. But anyway, Unleashed is my favourite game, and every Sonic game after that has just disappointed me. Sonic Generations was alright, although I didn't like it nearly as much as Unleashed. And I think we can all agree Sonic Forces was just awful. The levels were way too quick. I think I finished the whole game in about 2 hours. It was just really, really bad. Bad story, really quick level. Anyway. We're not reviewing that game, we're reviewing Sonic Frontiers, but the reason I'm telling you all this is because I didn't have high expectations for Sonic Frontiers, and I wasn't actually going to get it, but fortunately my girlfriend Holly bought it for me because she knew how much of a Sonic fan I was, and she thought I'd really enjoy it, and I'm so glad that she did because this game is absolutely incredible. I had so much fun when this game came out, and I'm still having fun right now. It is rivaling that spot for my favourite Sonic game. I don't know if it's winning or not, but it's pretty darn close. Unleashed is winning with nostalgia, so it's a bit unfair. But this game, when it came out, it had a few annoyances that I personally didn't come across. I completed the first island and then a bit of the second, and then I stopped. Took a break for a few months. Just got busy with other stuff. I can't actually remember what I was doing at the time, but I know I didn't have time for Sonic. So I actually picked up the game again like a few months ago, which was after they did their little birthday update, which added the spin dash and probably the best setting of them all. To be honest, I added so much to the game, but the best setting, which is boost while jumping. And I don't mean that you can, like, what I mean is when you boost and then you jump, you don't lose the speed you had from the boost. When the game first came out, you would basically jump after boosting and you would kill your speed immediately. Now your speed carries over, and there's even a slider to determine how much you want to decelerate when jumping, which of course I have turned all the way off, and it makes such a big difference. They added a few other things as well, like the time trials and finding the Coco, which I'll touch on later. But the point I'm trying to get across is my experience has varied from the start of the game to now, and while I didn't get a whole lot of experience when the game first came out, it is so awesome in its current state. I don't even care how it was before. But I seem to remember it being pretty good before as well. Though that jump deceleration thing, I remember it being quite annoying. Don't get me wrong, this game is still not perfect. I've died quite a few times to the physics just not working how they should. Often or not, I'll be climbing a huge tower just to get knocked off because Sonic didn't climb a wall properly. To be honest, I think those wall climbing sections kill me the most, especially now that I've got max stats. I feel like I just fly off it and there's not much you can really do. And if you try to go slowly or try to sprint and then let go, Sonic does this weird, horrible animation. Not fun. But I can look past all of this because the game at its core, and well, not even at its core, the game is still amazing. It is really good. Of course, physics is a big part of it, but often or not, the physics will bend in your favour more than it won't. You will more likely hit a rock, fly up into the sky and get to where you want to, more than hit a rock and go the complete wrong direction. Now, I'm not going to review the whole game in its entirety. I've probably touched on quite a few things already. I do like to ramble, but I just want to focus on the specific main topic that I have 100%... What did I just say? 100%ed this game. I have 100% save, and this isn't including the battle rush and the other stuff. although I have got an S tier all on the Battle Rush stuff, not to brag. But purely the save, I've got 100%. This took some time to do. It actually didn't take as much time as I thought it would, but it did still take some time. And this playthrough of mine, like I said, began when the game came out, and then I took a break for a month, and then I kept playing on this save after the birthday update, which added the spin dash, blah blah blah. So in my playthrough, I went through the main story first, rarely interacting with the side quests available to me. If they were there, I would do it, but I wasn't actively going around collecting all the memory tokens. I wasn't actively going and looking for any of the side quests. I was purely focused on the main story, occasionally interacting with the side characters that were not the side characters, the side quests where you actually talk to the characters around the map. I had so little interaction with the side quests that it wasn't until the final island where I found out you can fish, which to be honest, I'm still not sure was in the game from the beginning. It could have been, I really don't know, but that could have been added in the birthday update, I don't know. As well, I don't know. I didn't know it was there, only found out to the last island, and I'll quickly say the fishing is absolutely brilliant. I do wish it was a bit more interactive. Maybe have a section where you're trying to reel the fish in before pulling it straight out of the water, but I found it amazing despite its simplicity. I really did enjoy the fishing, and actually used the fishing to get loads of tokens and upgrade Sonic's stats from like level 30 to max immediately, and it made the final island a lot more enjoyable and a lot easier, that's for sure. But anyway, I completed the final story, and I got my little token on my save to say it was completed, and was only left with completing every island, and of course that included all side quests, which was finding all the memory tokens, talking to all the characters, finding all the music, all of the new Lost Coco, the timed activities, the boss battles, everything, including my favourite, fishing. As mentioned before, this took some time, but to be honest, I didn't mind it. It was quite a lot of fun running around with Sonic with his max stats. At this point, I didn't even have the spin dash, and it was just brilliant. I absolutely loved it. I mainly think the big benefit of having the spin dash is just you use it and Sonic will propel up no matter the surface. But I found that if you jump after boosting like straight away, you pretty much get the same effect. It's not quite the same, the spin dash is better, but you can travel so far now that you can turn the jump deceleration off. I think the most tedious task was probably collecting the memory tokens. However, I also found it really rewarding. I kind of made it a lot more fun by trying to collect the tokens without actually completing the intended course to collect it. And what I mean by that is I'll go up on a hill, do the boost jump, fly over and get the token without actually going through their little 2D segments or whatever is intended to actually get you there, I guess legitly. Not that I didn't get there legit, but I didn't get there how it was intended. But this made it a lot more fun. However, I wouldn't want to do it again. Finding all those memory tokens did take a lot of time, and although I did have fun doing it, it was a tedious task. It kind of was. It's on pen and paper and pen, and in reality, as if pen and paper aren't in reality, it was a tedious task. And the same goes for finding the music and the fishing. I can only say that for the fishing now because I have seen everything there is to catch. Point is, I wouldn't want to do it again. Everything else, however, I wouldn't mind doing again. The Lost Coco courses were super fun, and I would happily play those again. They were just absolutely brilliant, to be honest. My favourite one, I think, was the one where you have to dodge the lasers. It kind of made me feel like a spy having to go weave in and out the lasers. I don't know. The Lost Coco courses, the new ones, I really enjoyed them. I'm interested to find out what other people think, but I really enjoyed them. But anyway, the main reason I want to talk about this, other than giving some love to the game, is I have completed everything. All of those icons are gold. Everything is done. I've now unlocked the spin dash. I'm expecting a massive reward, a big prize for spending all of this time going and doing these tasks and just 100%ing the save. You would expect a big prize. What do you get? A costume. More specifically, a crown on top of Sonic's head. And don't get me wrong, it's a very nice crown and I'm very happy to have it. But it is massively underwhelming after the hours you just spent 100% in the game. This should have been an addition to the massive prize you get, which in all honesty I don't know what the prize could be, but I was expecting a lot more than a crown to wear. Maybe it rejigs the menu, or I don't know, but I was just like expecting everything to turn gold. I'd always play as Supersonic, I don't know. Instead I got a crown, which again, I love the crown, but could have given me a bit more. I also completed all of the Steam achievements available, which by the time I actually 100%ed everything, I was only one achievement off. And that last achievement was to get Phantom Rush 50 times outside of the training simulator, which I completed just by going into the Battle Rush game mode. It gave me a reason to play that. I think I got 7, maybe 10 Phantom Rushes and completed the achievement there and then. So I was close to completing it, I just hadn't done it enough. And I think the main reason for that is the fact that I had auto combo on, and some combos do a lot of damage but don't, you know, get your combo up. Yeah, I found particular attacks were better for getting the combo up than others. But yeah, after getting those, I then completed all the achievements. I think there was 50 in total, and I now have that on Steam. Which, by the way, Steam, we need like a platinum trophy like PlayStation. We need like something just to make us feel a little bit more special. Because the platinum trophies on PlayStation, they feel so awesome to get. But anyway, I have 100%ed Sonic Frontiers. Would I recommend it to anyone else? I really would. I really would recommend the game. In terms of 100%ing it, I would only recommend it if you really enjoy running around as Sonic and don't get annoyed by the repetitive tasks that you have to do, and, you know, have the time to spend doing it. I quite enjoyed playing Sonic as a sort of relaxing game, which others will probably find absurd because of how fast it is and adrenaline filled it is, but I do find it really relaxing running around and completing the levels and everything that there is to the game. So going and collecting everything was, like I said, kind of fun, but for some people probably not their thing. Of course, I'm making this video the day before the final Horizon update, which I am so looking forward to. That sounded really sarcastic, didn't I? No, I'm really looking forward to the update. You get to experience playing as Amy, Knuckles and Tails, and I think they're bringing out a new ending, which I'm kind of really excited for, and I'm really hoping that that the ending is just way better than the one we've got in the main story, which is a little bit anticlimactic. And by a little bit I mean quite a bit. I think it was the easiest boss battle in the whole game. I actually think, really quick, the best boss battles were the last two. Yeah, didn't like them. Well, it's not I didn't like them, they're a bit clunky. You had the one that was just on roller skates going round and round in circles until you stood in the right position, and the last fight, like I said, quite anticlimactic. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you like this style of video, as I will keep doing it if you do like it. It wasn't an in-depth review of the game. I mainly just wanted to voice my love for this game and laugh at the fact that all you get for 100%ing it is a crown. I'm not even sure if you can really call this a review. It was mostly just Joffy rambling. You can call it a rambling review. There you go, title of the video, rambling review of Sonic Frontiers. But anyway, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, leave a comment, let me know if you enjoyed the content or not, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.